Hello and welcome to this new course, the first actual lecture after the introduction. And this section we are going to talk about what is marketing. And this is the first lecture for this course in marketing strategy excellence. So let's look at what is the purpose, what are we going to do in this module? The purpose of this module is to define marketing strategy in depth, not superficially. Basically, with the whole purpose of helping you gain an understanding of what is marketing strategy excellence in formulation as well as in implementation. And in this module, we're going to talk about three things: what is marketing, what is strategy, and what is marketing strategy. And in this lecture, we will talk about in depth what is marketing. So tell me, what do you think is marketing? Any thoughts? Okay. So let's look at how does Kotler defines what marketing. So he defines marketing as about identifying and meeting human and social needs, right? That sounds simple, right? So what are these human and social needs that he's talking about? Any thoughts? So these are the needs that are there for humans and all of us in society. It starts, and this is the famous hierarchy of needs of Maslow. Starts with physical need of air, water, food, shelter, comfort, right temperature. Then there are safety needs of protection, security, law, job, healthcare. Then there are social needs. That's where the social needs come in, as mentioned separately above. Belonging, love, family, work groups. Then there are higher order needs like self-esteem needs of achievement, respect from community, reputation, and finally the highest level of need is self-actualization, personal growth, and fulfillment. So what does identifying them involve? Meeting them, we will talk about it. That will become very clear as we go forward. So what does identifying these needs involve? See, identifying these needs analysis requires a customer need analysis. And basically what you need to know, what we need to figure out is what is the demography of the customers, like what is the age, what is the sex, what is the income level, etc. Then what is the location, where are they located, what is the customer lifestyle. And you do this by a variety of tools like focus group, interviews, surveys, and also user testing. So you figure out what is needed by the customers and you identify the needs using this customer need analysis. Why identify these and meet these human and social needs? Basically, to make money. So, all of us in business want to make money, right? And money is a good word. So, the purpose of doing all this is to be profitable, to build a business that is profitable, who can then support the employees, the customers, the society, and the government, larger, and the ecosystem. So that's what comes to Kotler defining marketing in a very short way. And he says the shortest good definition of marketing meeting needs profitability. So identifying and meeting human and social needs and doing that profitability is what he defines as further. The American Marketing Association offers a further formal definition, and that explains what does meeting these social needs and human needs mean. The AMA says marketing is activities, set of institution and processes for creating, very important, creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings. So, as a firm who is involved in marketing, you would be creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for your customers, clients, partner, and society at large. And you need to have all of this to be a successful marketeer or do successful marketing. So, very interesting definition given by, and very comprehensive definition. Let's look at in more detail of some of the elements of this. What kind of offerings are we talking about? What is offering? And what kind of offerings are we talking about? See, these offerings can be a variety of things, and we have examples and then classifications as you see on your screen. These could be products like cars, Services like mobile service, experience like resorts, information like email database, even persons like being able to spend time with Obama. Place, Incredible India, we're selling India, Incredible India, organization, beta, idea, a blockchain idea. So these are the examples. And primarily, these offerings can be classified into three categories. Primary, that meets the primary needs such as food, shelter. Secondary, satisfies convenience, leisure, and other secondary needs. And there are complementary, combination of primary and secondary needs. So these are the variety of marketing offerings. You get some idea of what are the various marketing offerings? Great. So what does having value mean? In the AMA definition, we say that says that exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, society at large. What is value? Let's define what is value. So value simply customer value is basically defined as is some equation, in the form of equation you could define as perceived customer benefit minus the total customer. So when a customer is buying your offerings, whether it is a place, whether it's a person or whatever, so he or she is paying, and it's not just simply the cost of payment, but also there's a cost of acquisition, and if possible, a cost of maintenance. So that is what is called a total customer cost. And then as a result of acquiring this cost and keeping and maintaining and that offering, there is a certain benefit the customer gets. Now that's where the challenge comes, and that benefits includes the perception, what he or she thinks, as well as the actual benefits. A combination of this is called the perceived customer benefit. So a customer value is defined as the value that customer puts is those perceived customer benefits in terms of dollars, French or rupees, euros, and the total cost of acquisition and cost of maintaining that product or offering. So that's what the customer value is. So thus we see marketing management is an art and science of choosing target market and getting, keeping and growing customers through creating, delivering, communicating superior customer value. So we understand what is creating, delivering, communicating superior customer value is, but there are a couple of things that have come new. So what do they mean? Let's look at that. So what is choosing target markets? What does that really mean? And why should we choose target markets? Let's look at that. See, choosing target markets mean basically the whole market for your offering. There could be multiple types of people called segments, and there could be geographic segment, there could be sociographic segments, demographic, behavioral, or psychographic. Now, you could choose one of the types or multiple of these types as your customers to serve. So that's where your choice is, and that's an important strategic choice as you will go and see later on. Forms a part of marketing strategy. So that is what means choosing target market. Now the question is, why should you choose target market? First, it allows you to focus your efforts because efforts will cost, and it would make sense if you want to manage in a very efficient way and an effective way to focus your efforts. Second, being choosing a target market also enables you to create a unique selling proposition. It allows you to match your capabilities to the needs of the customers and do that better than competition. It helps you understand the customer needs. You can't understand need of every type of customer, but one set of customers you can do a good job or a great job. It allows you to track your progress, and it allows you to build a loyal customer base by serving the needs of the customer better than competitors continuously. So that's why you need to choose a target market. Make sense? Great. So let's look at more things. Why is marketing a science as well as an art? In the above paragraph, you see marketing manager being declared by Kotler as an art as well as science. So why? Why isn't marketing purely a science? Definitely, it's not an art. So everything in the business is a science, right? So why is both a science and an art? Let's look at that. See, it's a science and an art both because if you see, it uses data on the right hand side, analysis, analytics, experiments. There is testing, there is technology, there is research, we are predicting, we are optimizing, so variety of things. And all these, doesn't this talk mention give you an idea of that being a science? But is that all? No, there is more things that you do in marketing. You create new designs, you copyright, you create content, you build a brand, you advertise, you make a strategy, you do writing, you create visuals or videos. Now, all that is science? No, not yet. That still is very art. So, marketing is both science and an art. And even in being successful, another thing that you would, as you go along and see, is that in being successful, the success of a marketing effort, it depends on so many variables, as you will see, that we still have a long way to reach a systematic modeling phase where we can predict with lot of conviction that this is what's going to happen. And that's where the art piece comes in. We still depend a lot more on intuition, a lot more on judgment, rather than being a completely demonstrated, a predictable model. So finally, as the last part of definition of Kotler that he defines is a social definition. And he says marketing is a societal process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need, and they do that by creating, offering, and freely exchanging products and services that provide value with each other. So that's what the summary is. So marketing is about identifying and meeting human and social needs. It is meeting these needs profitability, and you do that through a set of activities, institutions, processes, by creating, communication, delivering, exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Is still very much a art as well as a science of choosing target markets, getting, keeping, and growing customers by creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value. So that's what marketing is. So having looked at what is marketing, what do we do next? So we have to understand what is marketing strategy. Let's independently understand what is strategy. And so we will spend the next lectures doing that. So thank you so much for watching the first lecture of what is marketing strategy. I hope you have learned a lot of new things, even in as simple a subject as what is marketing. I hope you've enjoyed the nuances and the depth that we have talked about, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture.